Waiting for Robo to decide on a pick. The draft is underway and Robo goes with Nomad. And Robo's in the chat. Reached a 3-stream streak. Very nice. Noz goes with 4 lakes in the end. Bans Passage. I can see this being a Golden Swamp. Canberra or a Canberra. There we go, people. We lose Migration in Copenhagen, and now we get to see 2 more picks. Splash Random. This is... I was going to guess Splash Random here. And... it's Aquarina. There you go. And Noz, PI was my guess for this one. And he goes Golden Swamp. There you go. All right. All right. So, Noz does not go with the Water Nomad PI picks. He goes with 4 Lakes Golden Swamp, the land-based options. And we're going to start on Water Nomad. I feel like Noz will be happy with that. So the comments I made just before they jumped in the draft was about how Noz may look to go towards the land maps. I did still think either PI or Water Nomad would be taken, but he gets Water Nomad anyway. Robo takes Nomad, which we expected. Aquarina, maybe a little bit different, but there you go. There is our map draft. And now we head towards the civs. And let's see what they have got regarding civilizations. What do we think they'll put together? What are you preferencing in the chat? What are your thoughts around what you would pick given those maps? We're just waiting for the 2 players to ready up. So a reminder. Whoops, what's happened there? Give me a moment. A reminder of our maps. So Water Nomad will be game number 1. We have 2 kind of land-based. Golden Swamp definitely requires warships more than it requires fishing ships. But the land armies will be important here. Definitely important on Nomad. And Aquarina, well, that is all water, and so is Water Nomad. 2 very different styles of warship play, but it will be full warship play here. I imagine both players will skip Feudal Age on Aquarina. But Water Nomad, you're absolutely playing Feudal Age. All right. Time for the civs. Chinese go down. Britons go down. I mentioned them before. Wu, Malay, Celts. I also mentioned them. And Romans. And as for the bans, Noz bans the Aquarina number 1 in Vikings and Armenians. Meanwhile, Robo's going to ban Spanish, which is the Nomad FC Civ. And next, what's it going to be that goes down? I'll just zoom out just a touch so we can get everything on the one screen. It'll be Byzantines that are banned. I imagine first picks here are going to revolve around a Persians or a Dravidians. That would be my thinking. I'm going to back Persians or Dravidians here. Quite good. Nomad, 4 Lakes, Golden Swamp. I think you can really go down that path whichever way you wish. And it's going to be a dual Persians. There we go. And now Robo gets the pick, and I think this will be Dravidians. It's going to be Italians instead. Okay. They're probably the close third. if not second. I would be very surprised if Dravidians, yep, and there it is. And now it opens up a little bit. Bengalis, Aquarina, I'm a big fan. And Lithuanians is how we start there. That could be a Nomad pick. Could be a Four Lakes pick. Could even be a Golden Swamp pick. That extra food is very nice. You're probably not picking them Water Nomad or Aquarina because you're really wanting the land army. Japanese still on the board. So are Saracens. And Japanese will go first. So are Georgians when it comes to Water Nomad. I don't think they'll get taken here. I'd be surprised if it wasn't Bengalis, I think. I think Bengalis feel like the strongest pick left on the board. Portuguese actually still there too. I'm a big fan of the Bengali bonus. Koreans. I always overlook the Koreans. They don't get demos. Still plenty of options on the board here. Bengalis, Portuguese, Saracens. And Georgians. There's that Water Nomad potential, or even Nomad potential. Very smooth way to play Georgians. And then there's Bengalis. That feels very Aquarina to me. Full warship play. Feels good. Next, maybe a Saracens. A Saracens could be good. Aquarina, if you want to play galleys. If you want to play fires, Saracens aren't your pick. Berbers on a Golden Swamp could go well. It's going to be Shu. Ooh. Shu have an underrated navy. I always think of the Wu when it comes to Three Kingdom, DLC, Civs, and Water. But the Shu have a pretty decent navy tech tree. And the last two picks in the draft will be Malians and Portuguese. Welcome along to the finals of Girt By Sea. It's Division 1. We have got first and second. It is Noz playing against Robo. On map number 1, Noz is playing as the Dravidians. And he has TC'd all the way to the west. Robo, inner southeast, has gone as the Persians. And we're seeing the way this goes down at the moment. Now, there's a dock a fair way back here for Robo. And we can see the TCs. The key will be to getting up into Feudal Age. You want to get to Feudal Age as quickly as you can. Now, I feel like Loom was not part of the plan. Or maybe it was, and the ClickUp is ready to go. I'd be surprised. The full... he's going to idle from 11 Vils. This feels deliberate. I hope this is deliberate. And there it is. Okay, he's had a bit of idle time. He's had a fair bit of idle time, but he's forced his way up, does Robo. Going for the uptime. Negating the Persian advantage. So he's idled a Vil. But Noz is going to be up a lot smoother. And 2 extra Vils on the way up. Not sure if Robo has got what it's needed here. Depends on whether he's got the res and the res distribution to do what's required once he hits Feudal Age here. So look at the scouting as well. Look at the scouting. So he won't know the TC location off treaty lines. Or maybe he maybe sees it. I don't know if that's the 8th line or the 9th line. Noz absolutely knows the TC location. He saw that going up. And the difference here is going to be the 23 seconds. So the TCs went up at a similar time. Remember, Robo's got faster working town centers here. And now here's the thing. Okay, double dock is up. Walls are coming up. Nos may be a little bit surprised here. So again, looking at the scouting, this cow is going to find what's needed. And I think he's got a fairly good idea that this is where Noszombie is sitting. Need to have a quick watch on a... well, there's no lumber camp yet, so double bit axe timing coming in now for Robo. And the other thing that will be important here, fletching timing. Double dock forward and triple dock now out. So Nos is on the triple dock. And where are the galleys? And the galley has located a fishing ship and taking 2 water buffalo with them. And are we on triple dock yet here? No, still 2 docks, but Stonewall's coming up on the side. I think that's important, but early fights. And you can see the Persian TC. It's all but caught up. He was a Vil behind on idle time, but Persian advantage. Suddenly, Robo will have a Vil lead, and the 2 players are going to work their way around with their galleys. And again, check on the docks. It's still 2 docks, and it's 3 for Nos, but not producing out of 3 at the moment. Has got a lot of gold on hand. May need to make sure there's more on wood to be able to start pumping out the galleys. First kill of the game. Noszombie fishing ship goes down. And we're just watching along, watching along. Question now is, what will these things look like? What will they look like? Okay, there's no exit there. This could be a little bit of a trap here. It's 3v4 on the wood line, but I think the 4's going to win here. Nos. You want Noszombie? I'm a Nos man. And those are good pickoffs for the zombie. Blacksmith coming up now, and that'll be to grab fletching. And look, 2 more galleys. So splitting the galleys here is going to get some value. The gold miners are going to have to run. Luckily for Nos, he does have a lot of gold banked up, so he can kind of just sit off. He can sit off gold for the moment and still make a bunch of ships. He's got plenty there. And again, the numbers look all right. It's 4, and there's going to be 2 more to add to the group. Numbers very much Noz's advantage overall. And this looks strong, but fletching will help here for Robo. He's going to have to run. 24 Vils each, so the idle time for Nos, very strong. He's got lots of buffalo under his TC. Both players do, in fact. Now Robo has got his fletching in, his fletching advantage in. There's no way through here. Stonewalls it down. And now it's time for the micro. This looks like an important battle. There is no fletching yet for Nos. So if Robo can use that extra range to his advantage, he'll get the first hit off. And down goes another one. It's 11 ships to 6. But the 6 have got +1 damage. Keep an eye here. You can see HP is actually quite similar. And we're fighting underneath Robo's TC. And that means fighting under this TC means the reinforcements will be involved in the fights quicker. But Nos has done a mammoth job here. He is cleaning up. He's got numbers everywhere. He's got fletching in now. Vils are still level. Idle time's crept up a little bit. And again, Nos has got a lot there. He's going to need a market at some point anyway to click up. So maybe this is just the cleanest way to be able to click up, buy food, and the Warville's going to get chopped off here. She's going to go down. Or is she going to be ignored? No, she'll go down. There's no counterplay for Robo at the moment. He's got a few more galleys. 29 vills to 28. But the warship difference, it's double now. Off the wood line, forced to the wood line at the back. This is where the game is being played. Right underneath Robo's TC here. And the numbers advantage. Look, Robo's doing well to keep his numbers coming out, but just can't. There's too much. Noz got too much. He's just going to slowly work away at the fish. He's going to work away at Robo's ships. And as long as he doesn't accidentally dive the TC, which he nearly does there, 8 vills garrison. They need to go back to work now, and they do. And there's a demo being queued up here. This is big. This could change a lot of the HP battles here. Right? If you are Robo, you just want to try and force him underneath 80%. Keep an eye on the demo. The demo could be very important here for Robo. And there it is. Oh, it doesn't quite get the value, and it doesn't work out. Robo needed the big hit there. It didn't happen. And the GG is called. It will be 1-0 to Noszombie. There's the APM counter. It's 23. The one demo gave it a go. It did 173 damage. It felt like it was Robo's only real stand to get back into this. Didn't want to blow up. The poor demo did not want to do his job. But you can see the res. An extra 700 there for Noz. Welcome along. It's game number 2 of this best of 3. It's Noz against Robo. It's Lithuanians against Koreans. And they have TC'd pretty close to each other, which means we're fighting for boars immediately. We will be fighting for boars immediately. And they're going to fight for this one. Oh boy, we're on straight away. All right, who's going to get the arrow out first? And, oh no, Robo walks away. It's the wrong way. Which way? Who's going to follow it in? Got to de-aggro. You need to de-aggro now. Oh. How is this going to play out? Koreans top tier on Nomad, says Hexy. Is the ball going to make it back? Is there going to be a de-aggro play from Robo? Check out the clicking. Look at how fast he's clicking. And unfortunately, the ball's going to go in. Noz is going to get ball number 1. They were hotly contesting that one. And it's a start for Noszombie that he really needed. Finchy's calling the GG already. Robo does get the second ball though. They were after this one as well. Now, Noz did not see that at all. So it's still a ball each, and I would say that is a contested ball each. So that's quite strong for the two players. Now let's check the docks. Noz has docked the middle pond. Noz has docked the middle pond. Oh no. Okay, good or bad maybe. Maybe it's deliberate. I think he would have known when you're docking there. I think he may have known this is the one you got to dock, right? And why are we getting some fighting? We're getting some Vil fighting. These two, they used to date and now they hate each other. 2 X's having a go. And the man decides to walk away. And Noz is in to kill some deer here. And it's not quite going to work. Actually, Robo's luring with the villager here. And a few hits coming in. No loom. No loom on the teal vills. Now, talking about docks as well. Robo's docked safely on the outside. Question now is, where is the next boar? Where is the next boar? And as far as I'm concerned, there's one up here. And there's one here. Now, who sees what? Well, Noz does not see any other boar. And Robo does not see... Neither player sees any other boar. So both players got a boar. These deer were probably Robos. But now neither player really has food. I guess Noz may have some deer out the back. He may mill that. The Noz dock is nice, but it's also really easy for Robo to get to. But food is going to be really hard to find. For both players, I think we may even see a mill on the shoreline. Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a slower Nomad, if I had to guess. Just because they're so close to each other. They're contesting the same boars and deer. They're maybe even contesting the same berries, really. And Noz is going to bring in a boar from a fair way away. And he should get that in. Oh, he doesn't have loom yet. And he's going to de-aggro it first. And he's going to lose it. Oh, he's going to block with a sheep. He should be able to block this with a sheep. And does. Yeah, very nice. Check out the clicking. We tick up nearly to 100 there. And we're going to go out. These are foragers, I believe. They're going to go try and take these berries whilst they can. Smooth by Noszombie. He gets boar number 2. So it's going to be 2 boars to 1. And there's a bit of fighting going on here. Robo's trying to take the deer here. Maybe there's a plan to mill out here. This field is safe for now. He could probably make a run for it once the house goes up. Robo's bringing in whatever food he can. There's a comment about how the town centre provides 100 food, which is quite good for the Lithuanians. They're fighting here, and I think, well, the Vil's going to get away eventually. It's going to be tight here. They're going to run away, and going to be stone for Robo, which means it'll be a Korean tower rush. And the stone that I guess Noz has access to, really hard to get access to, because the Koreans are going to drop a tower right here to start with, right? Aren't they? Vils are going to walk away from each other, do some fighting. Robo's Vil's going to come back now. Does he know about the dock? He does now know about the dock. He can put 2 there. Noz's houses will know and alert him that Robo is on food. And there's the dock to contest. Robo can add more fishing ships if he wishes on the outside. As soon as I think he needs to make sure that this Vil does not get away. And the Vil's going to be able to wall himself in and probably drop a dock here. And therefore, there's going to have to be some contesting done. And how's the quick walls, people? How are the quick walls? And is he going to try and get out? He's going to try and get out. Oh, no, he didn't leave himself space to dock. He's going to have to do it again. All right, here we go again. Take 2. Oh, look at that. Smooth. Smooth enough. Both players on the way up. Robo's going to be up first. This is a hectic game. Absolutely quality game. They need to be on gold. Where is Noz's gold? It's away. Robo's got gold under the TC. Where does Noz take stone from? Noz can't take stone. I feel like he needed to maybe like try and just take 50 stone quickly so he could get 2 towers down. Even just long distance a little bit may be of use because this Vil is going to drop a tower that's going to be hard here. And oh, wall in. Wall in, quick walls. Robo gets away. Look how fast they're clicking here, guys. They're going to be... It would have been even faster earlier. This game is on. There's 4 going to gold. I wonder if there'll be land army. There's going to be a barracks. There's going to be a market. Oh, he's still going to try and fast castle this. The plan is still to fast castle this. There is a blacksmith. There is a market. So the plan is still to fast castle for Noz. I don't know if he's able to do this, though. Going to be incredibly tight. He may have to sell stone when he's getting tower rushed. And what does he do once he's up? That's the next question. Spearmen coming out. They're fighting on this pond. They're fighting here. Robo's got the advantage here. Robo's made feudal army. This Vil will eventually go down. I can't work it out what's going on there. I thought this Vil would go down. But he doesn't. There's quick walls attempted there. There's lots of quick walls attempted there. Stone walls to the side. Second tower's going to go down probably just behind the wood line, but this should get spotted. I mean, there's an outpost there. Noz has sold stone. He sold stone, and he's going to click up. So now the question is... 1,000 res has been sunk into this. Meanwhile, Robo's going full feudal and tower rush, getting double bid axe. So Robo will be feudal for a long time. Can he make this advantage count? He's got 5 fishing ships. Noz will have no fishing ships, so massive eco. The question will be, how does this get pushed back now? More towers, spears to help protect, fire galleys. There's a lot of fire galleys. Stone walls coming up, but they can get fired down when the time comes. Noz is going to be able to get away, but now another tower will come up. And... well, Noz is going to be up, but to do what? Demo being queued. Where's the demo being queued? Probably in this dock. No, it's going to be in this dock. Could get the Vil. If you just eject here, wait for the fire ships to get a bit closer, and you get a nice little hit on everything, and he gets a nice hit on the fires, but it won't be enough. That Vil's now been alerted to run away. Would have been nice if the Vil went down, but he does have a buddy next to him. Noz is up. Now what? Workshop's probably going to be number 1. Yeah, it will be a workshop. And the workshop is not in vision. Workshop is not in vision. Double workshop. Double workshop. No Vils down. A lot of eco. Noz is going to have to push these towers insanely quickly. It's going to be Ram Scorp. Market, and Robo's going to be up. And once Robo's up, you feel like if Robo gets Castle Age, I don't think Noz is in a great spot. He hasn't got a dock. He's only got 23 Vils. He's struggling to produce Vils. And now this Ram push is going to have to work very fast. Second Scorpion coming out. Park Tim's sweating it. Park Tim's put 21,000 channel points on Noz winning this. Scorpion out. More Scorpions coming out. These repairs will be vital. Ram teasing. Teasing. Is the Ram going to jump in on the tower? Ram's just teasing and baiting. Letting the Scorpions do most of the work. But this tower's up. This tower's now garrisoned with 5. And this one will be garrisoned next. Probably target the Scorpions. Robo's 90 seconds from Castle Age and being able to drop his own workshop. And you feel like that'll stop a lot. Plus these towers will be guard towers. This tower being within TC range, super awesome. Gets a lot of damage, but it's only 1. And it's actually getting repaired. There's a Vil. There is a repair Vil there. There is a repair Vil there. And how good is this? The Scorpions are getting amazing hits on those villagers. But the tower stays up. Vils are running. I'm sweating it too. Docks, 11 fishing ships. Doesn't have many in here, which you don't really need, right? Working away on the stone wall. He's going to have an exit strategy soon. In comes another Ram. Vil goes down. Repair Vil that was there is going to go down, but there's another one. She's here to help out. This is now a guard tower. Okay. Robo is now Castle Age. He's got his own workshop down. He's now got guard tower. He is still on stone heavily. You'd think if he gets a castle, that's gonna make it very hard. If he can get fletching, he's got fletching. If he can get bodkin, adds another range. Looks like guard tower here will get denied. But the ram needs to be repaired. Still very, very tense. Noz only killed 3 eco units. Robo's killed a lot more. A lot more. Trying to drop another tower now. The score is massively in favor of Robo and the rocket cart. You think the rocket cart defense. Robo getting to Castle Age here. And the rocket cart. The rocket cart will do enough. Oh, it's a 3-in-1. What a hit. The 3 scorpions end up together. And it's a 3-for-1. What a hit. And now it's triple ram and it's on the guard towers. This guard tower won't get garrisoned. But again, look, rocket cart. They have to micro rams. Rams that move at 0.6 tiles a second. Mangonel time. More rocket carts. Now it's Mango Micro. How fast are they clicking? Keep an eye on the APMs. The Rams are going to try and charge the rocket cart. Good hit for Noz. Need repairs. Oh, the 2 Rams are in a lot of dire straits here. And the game is speeding up. I think that means someone has called it. And it has been called by Noz. It's going to be 1-1. We're going to game 3. 2 quick ones so far. Park Team's going to bed. Maybe leave the stream open so that you can bank your channel points up. Game over. Robo wins. 7 fires were made. The 2 rocket carts did the job. Have a quick look at the overall stats. You can see the eco just got so far in favor. So far in favor of Robo. Military. And again, you can see there was a point where Noz was making some inroads. But Robo did the job. Eco, this should be way lopsided. And you can see that there. Close early. But the 1,000 res being sunk into Castle Age did not work out. Tex, very similar. And the way it broke away for Robo. I think that's exploration there. Society, and you can see how fast they were clicking. Check this out, Robo. The 160. This is when the boar was going on, and we're trying to keep the boar away from the Vil. I don't know if Robo's ever clicked that fast in his life. You can see the eco APM there in the 30s. That's not that normal. That's game 2, people. Incredible stuff. Time to get ready for game number 3. Welcome along. It's game number 3 between Noz and Robo in this best of 5. We're at 1-1. All to play for on Aquarena. I'm not sure these players have actually played a lot of Aquarena in the tournament. I know Noz did in week 1. I'm not sure if Robo has yet. Noz is playing as the Bengalis. Robo playing as the Italians. And we can have a look around and see here what we've got. Bengalis. Town centre. Spawns 2 villages at the next age. Cavalry, elephant units, monks. We don't really care about those. The big one is that ships will regenerate HP per minute. And the trade bonus may be a thing on this map, as we do have tradable ports on the sides. For the Italians, we have got advancing to the age, next age, a lot cheaper. So 420 food to get up to feudal to start us off with. And even cheaper, or even more savings as you go up. Archers and condos have armor. We don't really use those. Dock and Unitex are cheaper. We will be using those. Gunpowder units are cheaper. Noted if we need cannon galleons. And fishing ships are cheaper, which means getting the ships out Getting the food eco rolling is very nice for the Italians, and they get condos. That's a team bonus. That's not going to matter too much. Silk Road may get used depending on how late we go and if a castle is necessary. Okay, how are the two players going to play this? I'm confident Noz is going to fast castle. Maybe even fast imp, but I'm not sure if Robo will fast castle, and maybe that's why Noz won't fast imp. I think we're going to see FC something. If both players FC, they probably go galleys. I think if one player fast feudals, whichever one, if Robo fast feudals, then Noz goes fires to start us off with. And it does seem like with 8 on wood for both at the moment, I'm going to go with it's a fast castle for both. And let's have a look and see. The scout is bringing the final deer for Noz. And I think he's going to go scout the sides. He is. Robo's already out, having a look around. He's going to see the gold on pretty much the middle. And we're going to see... He's going to have... Actually, the 2 golds are kind of just directly in the middle, which is interesting. He's probably closer to the gold on this side, though, just given the walking distance. And then for Noz, his access on the side is closer here. And you can see what the scouting looks like. Early days, just walking around the sides and within their base. Fishing ship counters. Italians are doing it a little bit quicker because they get the fishing ships out for less wood. Question will be, how quickly are they going to go about this? Are they going to go 23, 24 pop? I'm pretty confident you can do 23 no loom. It's just whether they believe that 23 no loom is the most appropriate when it comes to, yeah, whatever's coming next. Now, Noz, super heavy. Don't lose your boar too early. He's still trying to get the boar. This boar is really taking its time, and now he's going to maybe lose it under the TC. Don't do that. Okay, boar's coming for Noz. 27 Vil. 27 Vil won't be feudal. And we can see Robo's placed some palisade walls over the wolves, just so he's aware of where they are. Interesting strategy. 23 Vils and up it will be. Heavy on food. Mill coming down. This will be a fast castle. Pretty confident there. But with the fishing ships coming out on this side, I'm not convinced yet that this is not a fast imp. I have a feeling this may be a fast imp. Has not gone to gold yet. Making a lot of fishing ships. And if there's a third dock here, which I think there... No, it's going to be a mill. Mill's also necessary. And yeah, now these 9 Vils can kind of just take sheep. And there's all the sheep to take. 2 go to gold, 3 go to gold. Very nice. And Noz is up. Look at the idle time. No idle time anywhere. 3 Vils. Is this going to be... I think this is going to be a fast imp. This feels like a fast imp to me. So it's going to be a fast imp here from Noz. It's going to be a fast castle from Robo. You can see the food. See how much food he's got? Still has not touched the sheep under here. Market, blacksmith, 2-1, simple, 26 Vils. Yeah, spare hands, you're pretty good guess there. 27 Vils. Oh, yeah, sorry. I misread what you said. I thought you were saying 27 Vils into playing feudal. I was like, hang on a minute. That ain't going to be the case. But, yes, 27 Vils, 26 Vils to try and make his way to feudal. on the way to a fast imp. Also going on the oysters as well. Now, did miss it, but if Noz wanted to, he could have asked if he cared. If he cared enough, he could have asked. Maybe he saw it too late, because these oysters are outside the base. But that's for the players to pick up on, not for us. They are the ones that need to pay attention to their res. There are 2 tiles here, so I am happy if a player says that they don't have oysters inside their walls and they want to have them. Robo's sold stone, clicked up to castle. Noz is making a few more villages. He made... Oh no, he only made 2 villages because he gets 2 for free as the Bengalis. And now it's all about how quickly can the food come in between now and landing in Castle Age. Yeah, this is absolutely a fast imp. The question is the food going to be in time? Robo will be aware that this is a fast imp now. But there's also fires being produced. And I think that's okay, because he's not spending food for this. I think he's going to be okay on gold. He sold stone as well. Actually, who got through? So Robo would have sold stone quicker. So he got 6 more gold out of it. House coming down, so making fires. Robo's Castle Age should be straight into Bodkin and War Galley, and is. These fires are just to try and hold. The fires here are just to try and hold. There is a dock around the side. Oh no, we don't want this ville to go down. It doesn't. Lucky. Dock to the side now, and it's going to be fast fires, you would think, from Noz when the time comes. It's going to have to wait. I don't know if he's going to have enough res. I don't know if he's got enough res. He has to be able to make 2 buildings, uni and probably monastery, and then 2 buildings, and then be able to click up. And he's not. I think he's abandoning. I think he's abandoning because he's going War Galley. He's going War Galley, Bowsaw. I think careening may have to come in pretty quickly as well. Nice little counterplay, though. Trying to get something. They haven't done any damage. At least they've pushed him away, though. I think the fast imp has not worked. Yeah, here comes careening. That's necessary. The ships will regenerate on their own. So if you give it time, the ships will regenerate. A uni coming up here. You can see the difference between us and the top players. They get their university very quickly because ballistics is vital to chase everything down here. And again, look, counterattack. I think these ships are just gonna try and do a bit of a loop, as the other ones are gonna try and squeeze. They're gonna try and squeeze these galleys. And it's all largely okay. So it's not a fast imp, but look at the res difference. Check out the res difference. It's still quite nice for Noz. It's a slower Castle Age, but he's going to make it work even though it's not a fast imp, because he's added more fishing ships. He's come up with better eco. It's just about whether he can hold this situation now. Ballistics is in, and I don't know if he's going to be able to hold this. Gilnets is in. He's now going to stone a little bit. Adding a second town center. Now, that's risky. So he's going full eco here. He's hoping that on this amount of eco, he's going to be able to push. Robo's 1 TC. And fires. Look at the fires. They're going to try and counterattack. Counterattack if they can break in. And they're going to try and break in on the other side as well. Loom coming in now for Noz. But there's a massive mass of war galleys. The fights are there. Working away on the sea gate. That won't stay up for too much longer. Fascinating, though. Eco in a nice position for Noz. Has 4 more fishing ships. Vils are the same, but has got the second town centre now. Producing out of both. Producing out of both. Question now becomes, how does this transition work? Robo's working towards Imp. Has both buildings down. Has that monastery down now. Maybe could... I was going to say he could try for a relic, but the relic spawns have not been kind. The two are much closer to Noz's base. Meanwhile, there's 3 on the middle islands. Horse collar coming in. Noz realizing he needs to get 12 on food. He's still got fish pretty close to his dock as well. 18 v 22 galleys. Robo's aiming now for Imp. The plan is Imp. So Robo's going to get Imp first. But how well are these fires going to be able to push back? And look at Noz. He's just going, nope. Going to try and counterattack as much as possible. And check out the dock on the side is quite nice. And you can see that this scout may actually spot the second town centre, which will be quite important. And that will alert Robo that there won't be Imp anytime soon. Vils coming in still. And you can see again, Ballistics is working away. Are there any counterattacks? There's a few counter raids maybe on. Just needs to break open the sea gate. But for now, Robo's going to push back. And every minute we wait, every minute that these ships get to heal for the Bengalis. Monk coming out for Robo. I think he's trying to camp the relic. See if he can steal that. Another dock now. Noz adding Vils. He's going to have a big villager lead. You just feel like if Noz can survive the Imp spike, which is probably going to be accompanied with some cannon galleons, maybe even fast fire or a demo. Maybe some demos will join the party given there are fires out there. But it's 30 ships to 22. I think Noz is now looking Castle 8. Noz is now looking Imp. He's just going to idle up from here. So he's going to take the small little Vil advantage, the 12 Vils. He's going to idle deliberately to be able to click up. You could see the buildings came in a few minutes ago for that purpose. So there's a 3-minute window now for Robo where he will be Imp. Noz will not. And a few ships have gone down, and then the numbers. Check out the numbers. Galleon is going to have to do some work here. Bracer and Galleon are going to have to do some work. Wouldn't be surprised if Dry Dock, Careening Dry Dock gets researched soon as well. And to the side comes Noz adding on this side. Now, there was a monk walking around. He is walking around. And waiting on Galleon. Braces in. So 7 plus 3. 10 range. And now you're going to see these boys change. And look at the upgrades now. 8 plus 3 attack. 7 plus 3 range. Chemistry won't be far behind, I wouldn't think. But chemistry does cost food. Robo's got an advantage in the score, but Noz will know when he's Imp, he'll be good, and he's got 2 TCs. Robo is not aware of the second town centre yet. At least not visibly. Maybe he is aware tactically, but not visibly. Robo's not really making Vils. He's only got 2 on food. And I don't know if he's actually worked this one out well. Fires are going to work away, but situation looks good. So have a look at the fires. 1.35. The galleons are 1.43. Careening Dry Dock are important now. I think Robo needs them. He's adding fishing ships to try and get food in so he can keep making vills, or at least to be able to get what's necessary. Fast fire and dry dock. Docks are falling, though. Docks are falling. Critical third game. Okay, here's the counter-attack around this side. 20 seconds left. And then the fires are going to do some serious work. Oh, the poor monk. Is the monk going to make it back? He should. All right, here we go. Fast fire's in. You think there's going to be one fight here, and whoever manages to make it work will get the win. Fast fire's 1.64. They outrun galleons now. The fast fires will outrun galleons, and I think as soon as Nos realizes this, he will just throw the fast fires into battle. Once he's aware, he will throw the fast fires into battle. You can see the vills are now being created so quickly. He can throw so much on gold. He can come to the side now, go to gold. He can maybe go heavy on stone, get a castle. You see 1.43, 1.64 plus regen. Spread them out and send them in. Spread them out and send them in, boy. Go round one side, round the other side. Squeeze the galleons. And I feel confident that it's going to be a win for Nos here. Blue, thank you for the raid. I hope your set went well. No spoilers. No spoilers. We may get to it depending on how this one ends up. We're in game 3 at the moment. And we're on Aquarina. This is Robo's second home map. So the last 2 maps to play will be Noz's home maps. And we've just got Imp in for both. And I think Nos is about to take a fight that is going to see him win this game. There are so many fast fires. And the fast fires will outrun all these galleons. And they will eventually squeeze them. And this is going to do so much damage. The fast fires are going to melt the galleons. He deletes the walls. Robo says, this is all for me. But there's so many fucking galleons. There's so many galleons. There's galleons everywhere, and they're not going down without a fight, but the fast fires are going to slowly work away. The score has switched now, and I think that Robo will tap out. He has not been on the vills. He has to switch into demos. Italians don't get heavy demo. Nos is on 2 TCs and booming away on them. Robo had so much idle time earlier. The unit control, it's an incredible play by Nos to hold off what was a faster castle age. Robo had a faster castle age. Nos had to abandon his fast imp. Nos had 3 minutes where he had to survive castle v imp. Demos are going to do some serious work here. They're going to get a whole host of kills. But if you need to blast your way out, it gets hard. And I think eventually there's going to be a tap out here. Monk goes down, by the way. There's a Vil fighting going on around the side. Vils are fighting here. Nos is going to have both sides. He's going to add War Galleon behind now. He's finally going chemistry, fletching. Chemistry never came in for Robo. And the military situation feels really, really damning, says TDI. And I don't know how this is a comeback now. No heavy demo. And the GG's being called. It's a win for Nos on Aquarina. It's a 2-1 now. And Nos gets match point potential on the next 2 maps. Looks like Sparkhands managed to guess correctly again. So he's absolutely eating in all the channel points. See the military? And Res collected Just have a look at all res here. And you can see the gap as it opened up. The extra fishing ships plus gill nets came in as well. And yeah, despite the faster castle time and the faster imp, Robo was not able to make the advantage work. And you can see the vills and the fishing ship differences and the speed and very good unit control from Noz to make it work as well. You still have to do that. You can't just get the right unit out. You have to use them well as well. Okay, game number 4. It is match point for Noz. He will play as the Georgians. TC is on the west. And to the east, Robo's playing as the Japanese. Get your channel points on either of these players, whoever you think will win this game. This is Noz has picked this as his home map. First picked as well. Georgians, well, they get a mule cart. That allows for an earlier dock. They are pretty defensive because they get minus damage when they're on a hill. The churches are amazing. The cav regenerates. They get fortifications which have attack and watch line that does pass through damage. The cavalry and defensive civ is very much on point here. And for the Japanese, well, they get a nice little start in the early game. Mills, lumber, mining camps, 50 wood only. Infantry is good, which will include the spearman line, which will counter all of the cav from the Georgians. The fishing ships work faster. We do have water in the corners on these maps, of course. And another tower civ, Yasama Towers. What's better, Yasama Towers or Svan Towers? Which way? Maybe we get to see some Tower Wars. Kataparuto Trebs, also quite nice. The team bonus won't be of use here. Samurais may, Cav Archers may. Should be a whole host of fun to be had. Pancho, yes, we have got a best of 5 in store now that we are in finals. Not a knockout in Division 1, so the loser here will get a double chance. They'll play the winner of Tullen and Soxy, which will be played later in the week. They haven't finalized a time just yet. Robo's Dear Lure is a little bit shy of the TC, which may be a little bit awkward when it comes. Just that little bit of extra walking time is a little bit frustrating. But we can now see as well, dock is down, fishing ship is out, the Georgian bonus. Mule carts, the little donkey, carries so much wood, carries food, carries gold and stone. The strongest man going around is this donkey. Good man. Scouts coming forward. No, it's going to lure the last deer. And you can see Noz has still got 7 sheep. And has taken a boar. Robo's still got a boar on the side as well. And has still got 2 sheep yet to find. You can see the scouting of the 2 players at the moment. Boar's on the way in. Very nice. Very smooth. Time to scout. Time to see how they play this one. And yeah, the Georgians get that little bit of an advantage. They save 100-ish wood. Obviously, the mule cart costs some food. But they save 100-ish wood overall. And there is the nice scouting. Oh no, he's going to run under TC. He's going to run under TC. Robo lets him escape just a little bit. He'll go forward himself now. Have some nice little scouting around his base. Did bring in the sheep, which is important. How light are the palisade walls? They're okay. You may give him a tap or 2. Force the full repairs in. Why not? The hits on the scout a little bit annoying, but it will regenerate ever so slowly the longer it stays alive. As for up times, 20 plus loom. Georgians are going to go 21 plus loom. So Noz will be aware that there's a lumber camp here, even though he didn't outwardly see it. He saw the Vils coming this way. Barracks coming up, so 21 may be a result of a planned man-at-arms rush. Yes, straight into the militia. And 3 will go to gold. This villager needs to turn around. She chooses not to. It's okay. Mule cart up. Got 2 Vils under TC at the moment. 4 fishing ships. 1 a little bit further away. Ville's going to come forward to try and dock as well. So you can actually see both players have left a fishing ship on the far fish. The idea being just a little bit more vision. Saves the scouting and maybe the houses as well. Just 1 out on the side. Means you get a little bit more vision over when a potential sneak comes up. And if this fishing ship does find its way over here, it will catch the dock. It should catch the dock. Imagine it doesn't catch the dock. It absolutely will catch the dock. And if Robo's paying attention, there will be a very fast fire there. But we're underneath. We've got militia out. The attack is here, and you can see no fire just yet. It's probably going to be man-at-arms first. It's going to be, man-at-arms coming in first. And then once that dock is up, you want to make a fire. You're able to fight with this scout just a little bit as long as you don't lose it. It will eventually regen. And there's the 2 fires queued up. Any second now, you're going to see man-at-arms. It should be a dead villager. It is a dead villager. Scout coming back, but man-at-arms is in. Noz has got such a good... I feel like Noz and his man-at-arm rush, really good. And coming forward with a tower. Full aggression here. Not wasting time. The scouts dancing away. Archers out for Robo. Probably the best counter. But he's not going to know. He doesn't know about the fires coming out here yet. So, under the pump. Under the pump is Robo. He's going to have to work super hard here. Scout stays up. Scout should go down. Scout stays up. Archer goes down. Lots on gold. Archer's not yet being produced. He's housed. That's why. And Robo loses his scout. There's another archer there. House needs to come down. Now more archers can come out if he is on it, but has to make fires to try and defend this. The Japanese fishing ships are very tanky, though. Takes some time for them to go down, but now there's a tower on the wood line and the Vils are trapped. It's so awkward. He has to run the wood line. Noz has got a 3 Vil and 5 fishing ship lead. Both players are now going to dock this side as well. And Noz is going straight to the top. How good is this man-at-arms rush? 1 is still alive. They got a Vil kill. They idled a bunch. The tower back up as well. How good was that? And there's now skirms to help counter the archers. And, well, this will be seen. I think he's going to try and either Vil fight this or wall him in. Straight into the Vil fight and quick drop the... Oh, no. Does not happen. Noz is awake to it. Noz is switched on, people. Has won this pond. Has got skirms working away. Archers are trying to chase down a man-at-arms as the skirms and the towers denied a bit. Skirms are just going to slowly work away. He's probably close to a blacksmith as well. He's actually on stone, ready for another tower. He's probably going to tower the next wood line. Why not? He's taken him off 2. Why not go for the third? And archers can actually deny this dock, but they're not going to get there in time. They should get there in time. 80%. Yeah, this won't. That dock will be denied. So some positive signs for Robo. Robo denies this dock. A way back in, potentially. That'll give him some confidence. They're now fighting on the bottom. Noz has got 2 repair vills, which means it'll help him out in these fights. Robo's going to need to add fish here. Now, is there another castle? Sorry, not another castle. Is there another tower coming down soon? Still got those 2 on stone. There's a blacksmith. More houses and walls. Sending a couple of vills. And a whole host of skirms. But, actually, Robo has got res that more resembles someone going Castle Age. Maybe he can get some better Castle Age timing and do something with that. Noz is not making fish at the moment. Does have 16 on food. Has a fair few underneath the mill. And there's some more fishing ships queued up. Probably all the rest of this now has a strong army. Gonna dock again. Actually lost out here. Didn't expect that. There's the market. That'll help with whatever is next. That tower is going to be super frustrating. There's the remaining walls. Counter-attack, but it's archers and they've run into skirms. And there's more skirms now for Robo. So both players just on skirms. These archers will go down. They won't get many more or much more value. 9 fishing ships here, and with full walls, soon to be down, but may get denied in the short term. Vil may actually survive here. The skirms aren't doing a lot. They do have fletching. Actually, Noz does not have fletching. Vil is still getting attacked. Still fighting away here, so there's the repair Vil. She's got an important job. Robo's going to try and drag away these fires. And does a good job of it. Very good job of it. 1 down. Should be 2 down. This dock goes up. They're fighting on, well, the top and bottom ponds. And this pond is not going to allow a wall to complete. And I think with a bit of a sail of stone... No, just sail of wood. And up we go. Timing advantage. Ever so slightly for Robo. Position, though. Very good for Noszombie. Plus 11 on the eco. He's going to take down this dock. And he's going to then be able to fight this 1v1 when it comes to docks. Skirms are coming forward. 3 on stone. I wonder if that becomes 4 or 5 anytime soon. That may see a castle be ready pretty soon. Stable coming down now. And, well, no. Yep, stable coming down now. The problem for Robo is he's lost access to the pond that is behind his base. And that makes things awkward. And he's lost a little bit of ground on this side as well. Just makes his situation a little bit awkward. Robo's going to get the top pond though. He's going to add fishing ships here now. There's actually 2 fires here. There is still a fight to be had. If these were to eject soon, there's still a little bit of a fight to be had, but if there's no repairville, that makes it harder. 4 on stone now. Robo's up first, but what's the land army comp going to be? For now, it's just Bodkin. Can't really play Cav Archers. Could play infantry, but it's going to be a house. I think it's just going to be forward siege. Maybe even guard tower. It may be guard tower with an eye towards... Well, it's going to be a church to start with. So a bit of a church rush. These archers are going to take forever to get through. It's going to be a workshop at home. Elite skirm plus bloodline. So maybe some light cav in the mix as well. This looks strong for Noz. There should be fish traps coming down, and there are. Yep. And I imagine gill nets will come down at some point as well. There's going to be a church placed here. So remember, the churches for the Georgians provide a boost towards, like, eco... what's the exact word? 10% work rate. Work rate is the word I wanted. Plus 10% work rate. Workshop and church forward to go monk. Monk siege as the push. It's going to be knights mixed in with the skirms. And on this side, it'll be elite skirm as well. And the other units, I don't know what it will be. But for now, it's going to be 2 TCs for our robo, who is going to have his hard time defending here. Mangonel's out. Has to try and tap as many of those as he can. This is going to be a hard defense. He's got scorpions in queue. He's got a couple out in the field as well. Don't know if this is going to work. Just Noz has got such a big advantage. He's going to be able to castle drop very soon. I think he may even buy... I have a feeling he's going to buy the stone here. He's going to try and break through this and then just drop it right here. By the time he breaks through this, I think he can drop a castle on the face. He's just going to drop another house. He's waiting. The stone will be any second now, but he wants to get rid of... Wants to get rid of the house, get rid of the walls, walk in, have a look. Castle will come down. There it is. What's Robo going to do in defense? Doesn't have a mangonel, and that castle is devastating. I think this has to be stopped, right? If this is not stopped, this is game over. Trying to get a conversion in, but there's 2 mangonels, and the Vils are still up. Vils are still up. Scorpions go down. Mangonels are on a hill. The GG well played is called. Noszombie is the first player through to the grand final of the first edition of Girt By Sea. Takes a 3-1 victory over Robo. Gets the win on 4 lakes in the end there. It's not all over for Robo. He'll get to play the winner of Tullen and Soxy next week in another best of 5. And the winner of that will advance to the grand final. Great stuff by both players there. Amazing man-at-arms rush from Noz. Followed it up well. And takes the 3-1 victory.